Hello, hello, it's me and the mini mic back on popular demand. We're going to show you a upper mobility and strength flow on the reformer. You'll just need one red spring or one full spring for this entire flow. So let's get started on the carriage. We're going to begin with just some mobilization through the spine and upper body, beginning with our seated cat-cow. So we're going to pop our hands on top of our knees there, chin towards the chest, round through the spine, find that flexion, that arch, little lean back, roll back if that feels good, and then looking all the way up towards the ceiling, finding some spinal extension. So we're just going to move through a few rounds of this flexion and extension here, rolling those shoulders and collarbones back as you look up towards the ceiling, and then rounding them in towards the chin, in towards the chest as you come all the way back into flexion. Let's just do one more here, all the way up and all the way down, using that exhale and coming back into center. Now we're going to move in through some seated mermaids here. So let's start with that left arm up towards the ceiling. That right arm can be down on your knee or to the side of your carriage there. We're just going to lean across the body, keeping that chest proud, and then coming all the way back up. Let's just do two more here, leaning across the body, letting that right ear fall to your right shoulder and come all the way back up. One more to go. All the way across and all the way up. Return that hand. All right, this time for the right. Left ear to left shoulder, you lean over to the left side of the room there. And coming all the way back. Let's just do two more. And one more. All the way up, up, up into center, return that hand. Okay, we're going to work into a little bit of rotation now. So both arms forward out in front of you. Eye gaze follows as you bring one arm out nice and wide, looking back behind you, taking an inhale breath. Exhale, twist a bit more. Inhale. And exhale, return that hand back to center. Let's go the other side. So opening out, out, out. Eye gaze follows your fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, take it further. Inhale. And exhale, return that hand. I'm going to do one more round of rotations each side. This time I'm going to go in for an overhead reach or a rainbow. So eye gaze follows you to fingertips. Look up and around. Find that rotation again. Find a pause. Inhale, breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, breath. Exhale, take that arm up and over. Return hands into center. Let's do one more. Lifting up and reaching overhead. Look back all the way. Take your inhale breath once you're there. Exhale, twist. Inhale, breath. Exhale, rainbow up and over. Return your hands back together and let them come all the way down. Beautiful. Okay. So to start us off with, we're going to move in through our mermaids. So finding that mermaid seated position, I've got my shin in front parallel towards the front edge of the carriage, and then my opposite shin is just resting up against those shoulder blocks, so your feet are facing towards the shoulder blocks. My hand closest comes then onto that foot bar, a little bit in line with my shoulder a bit further back, and then my opposite hand is on that headrest. I'm going to press the carriage away, simultaneously reaching up and over, finding that full mermaid stretch, flipping that top palm, looking up towards the ceiling, and then mermaid all the way back into center. We're using that nice firm press in through our hand on that foot bar to slide the carriage up and down the rails. We're going to do one more and we're going to meet all the way down into that mermaid fold. Now from this position, can you bring your hand in the air down onto that foot bar, increasing into this forward fold, this forward bend here. Can you slide a little bit deeper down and towards that carriage? Well, take an inhale breath for me. And exhale, can you lift your chest, keep the hands connected onto your foot bar, rise up. And exhale, press the carriage away. Let's take an inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Let's do one more here, inhale, lift. And exhale, press all the way down. Find that little pause. And then on that next exhale, reaching that same hand back up towards the ceiling for me. Look up towards that hand and come all the way back and out of your mermaid like so. Lovely stuff. Okay, from here we're going to move into our saw variation. So spinning all the way around so that we're facing towards the risers and the rails. I'm going to have each one of our legs either side of our shoulder blocks here. From here, we're going to work across the body. So taking a hold of that right short loop in your left hand. I want you to thread that right short loop through, all the way through so that that left hand comes all the way forward. And for me, I've got these little grey tips just at the end of my short loops there. So you just want to take a hold of the connection between the short loop and the rope. Now from this position, we're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to bring that right hand behind our head, getting that spine nice and long. From here, we're going to send that left elbow back high and around, twisting your chest, looking out to the side, and then releasing that arm. Let's find that full forward fold here, come into a bit of a dive. And let's keep going. So we pull that elbow back high and around, shoulder back and down towards that hip, and then lean, find that full fold. Now you can increase or decrease the tension on that rope by how far you wiggle your hand up that rope. I just want you to find that tension that feels right for you. Now we're going to work through another 2 more here. And then we're just going to start to layer on. Good, 1 more. Alrighty, so on this next one, you're going to meet me all the way up at the top of that high cross pull. We're just going to find a little halfway release, pulling all the way back, using those obliques, and then coming forward, find that reach, find that fold. Let's do 4 more, coming all the way up, find that pull, little release, send it back again, and then let it go, reaching across, 3, using that exhale and that way back on that pull back, 2 more, and let's do 1 more, all the way up, little release, and let's keep going, little release and pull back, little release and pull back, good, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more, come out and hold, 3, 2, and 1, release, release. Alrighty, popping that loop back to where it belongs, either it's hook or it's peg or wherever is best for your reformer. We're now going to come into our 4-point kneeling series. So we've got both of our knees against our shoulder blocks and then our hands are onto the rails there in front of us. Got those hands about shoulder distance apart. We're going to move through some cat-cows here. So inhale, draw the belly look up. Exhale, scoop it up. Inhale, draw the belly look up to the ceiling. Exhale, scoop it. 2 more. And let's do 1 more. Okay, coming into the center of that cat and cow. We're going to move now through some overhead threads of the needle. So let's start off with that left arm, nice and warm. So let's look up towards the ceiling, open that chest out to the side, and then let that hand come underneath your right shoulder, find that full fold, bending through that right elbow if that feels nice for you, and take it all the way up. So again, eye gaze is going to follow your fingertips here, getting all the way through, finding that reach up nice and high at the top. Let's do 2 more, all the way down and up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, sending it up. Now return that hand back down onto your rails. Let's try the right hand side now, looking up towards the ceiling for me. And dive down underneath that left shoulder. Find that thread and rotation. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Let's do 2 more here. All the way up, up, up. Find that full reach, reach, reach. Fingertips long, coming all the way down. And 1 more to go. All the way up. And all the way through. And let's come back into that neutral. Okay, from here, We're going to settle on in so that we've got a little tuck into that pelvis, shoulders back and down towards our hips, chin slightly tucked in towards your chest. Imagine that you're holding a grapefruit in between your chin and the chest. Now we're going to begin with some alternating single arm reaches. So reaching one arm long in front of you, palm into the midline of your body, find that reach, and then return. Let's go from side to side. So reaching out nice and long with your opposite arm, palm in, and all the way down. So you've got 3 points of contact the entire time. You're nice and stable through both of your knees and through that hand down onto your rails. You're going to be feeling a little bit of core activation through the trunk there, but we're also working through that posterior chain, so the muscles that are running along the back side of our bodies. Okay, 3 more. 2 more. And we're going to hold this next one up. Now, can you hold that arm up and can you lengthen your opposite leg long? We're going to find a balance hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Straight away we go with that opposite arm first. Establish your center here. Then we extend your other leg long again. We meet out for that hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down side to side straight away. You reach out, long little pause at the top and come all the way down. So we're thinking about squaring off through those hips, keeping the pelvis and shoulders nice and level, stable and even. Thinking about length through from fingertips down to your tippy toes. Reaching long to either side of the room, sending it out and all the way back and down. Keep pressing that chest up and away from the carriage well. Shoulders sink back in towards your hips. We're going to go for another 3. 2 more. And then we're going to come out to this next one and we're going to come up to a hold. Now again, we're going to hold this here to challenge our balance a little bit. We're going to look over that free shoulder and then back down towards that floor. Over your free shoulder, finding that neck rotation, sparkle rotation, coming all the way back down. Keeping nice and steady through the rest of your body. Let's do 3 more of these rotations. 2 more, then we're swapping to the other side. Try not to rush these ones here. Keep nice and stable for the rest of your body. Last one. And we come all the way down straight away again. We find that reach, find your hold, establish your center. Now let's look over that free shoulder and all the way back. Over that free shoulder, all the way back. Keep lifting and reaching your limbs up towards the ceiling above you. Keep that little tuck and engagement through your center core. 3 more. 2 to go. And last one here. And release, release. Let's find a bit of a child's pose. Decompressing through the lower back. Relaxing those shoulders, rolling out those wrists. If you feel that you need to as well, let's get right into our saw on the other side. So again, we're finding that long seated position with our legs nice and long either side of your shoulder box. Now this time we're going to be reaching for that left short loop with our right hand. We're going to be creeping our right hand through that left loop, taking hold at the very top of that short loop. Your other hand comes behind your head. We take a nice, tall, seated, long spine position. Now from here, we pull that elbow out nice and wide, and coming all the way down, we find that fold. Opening your chest to the other side of the room, imagining that there is a light shining from your sternum. You're trying to guide that light all the way from one side of the room to the other side of that room, all the while saying proud through the collars, long through the center, and exploring your range with that fold and that cross body pull. Now again, same principle applies here. If you wish to creep your hands up that rope, you certainly can. Increasing tension, creep up, decrease that tension, creeping down. Righty, now on our next one, we're going to start to add that halfway pull again. So we're going to come all the way up, 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 releasing half, squeeze back from those obliques and come all the way forward, find that fold. Pull back, little release, pull, and let it go. Nice, guiding that strap, guiding your arm forward, guide that rope. You're in control of this movement the entire time. You're squeezing those muscles running from your right shoulder blade in through to your spine. Squeezing that whole mid-back section. Running behind us there. Let's do 3 more. Okay. 2 to go. And 1 more here. We're going to come all the way up, little release, and pull it back. Let's go. Little release and pull it back. Keep squeezing through center core. Keep shoulders back and down. You can engage through that right side there. You've got 3 more. 2 more. We're going to hold that last one. Come out and hold it. Hold it, hold it. Squeeze, pull a little further. Sit up taller. You've got 3, 2, and release, release, release. Letting that loop go, really nice work. Okay, now we're going to go into those mermaids on the other side. So let's spin on round. And again, we're going to find that mermaid seated position. You've got your front shin in line with the front edge of your carriage, your feet close towards those shoulder blocks. Opposite shin is parallel across those shoulder blocks. Closest hand on your foot bar, opposite hand down onto your headrest. From here, find that press away of your carriage, reaching that top arm up and over. Find that mermaid side bend. Flip the top palm, look up, and come all the way back in. Use that exhale to press. Inhale, come up. Exhale, press and lengthen. Inhale, return. Working into that lateral flexion with this exercise. Alrighty, so on our next one, we're going to come all the way down. We're going to hold our mermaid side bend. Little pause here. Now let's place that free hand onto our foot bar. Can you sink deeper into this fold? Inhale. And we sink. 1 more inhale. Exhale, rise, come all the way up, up, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, rise. Inhale, down. Let's do 2 more.